Hi there, my name is Khomotso and you've just tuned into another lesson from the Franc Academy, a money management and investing course designed by the Franc team to help you build your wealth with confidence. If you want to find out more about Franc, check out the description below. If this is your first lesson, go to our Franc Academy playlist to find more lessons to brush up on your money knowledge. In this specific lesson, we're going to be talking about the debt trap. And before you skip this episode, wait. This one is important. The culture of enjoy now, pay later has become a way of living for many people. It's advertised by credit companies to entice us to spend money we actually don't have. Not all debt is bad. We've covered this in the last lesson. But even if you take on good debt, you need to keep it under control. When your debt is out of control, you're caught in a debt trap. You're in a debt trap when most or all of your income is going towards paying off debt. When you're caught in a debt trap, you can't save or invest because all of your income is spent towards paying off loans and interest. People caught in the debt trap often find themselves taking on new debt to deal with old debt. It's a vicious cycle. The best way to escape the debt trap, of course, is to avoid debt completely. If you can find the discipline to save first and spend later, your future financial self will thank you. The rule of thumb is to keep your debt ratio below 40. That means the total amount of money you owe should be less than 40% of your total income. You can work out your debt ratio by taking the sum of all your monthly debt repayments and dividing it by your gross monthly income or income before tax. So what happens if you're already stuck in the debt trap? First things first, the most important thing to do is to stop taking on new debt. Then there's a 3-step process to tackle your debt. Make it very clear to yourself why you want to get out of debt. Having a reason for paying off your debt will help you stick to it. Know exactly what you owe. Make a full list of all your debts, good and bad, how much you still owe, the minimum monthly repayments, and the interest you're paying on each of them. Then make your way through your debt repayments. Now, there are 2 strategies that people swear by to get through debt. First, the avalanche method. This is where you prioritize and pay off debts with the highest interest rate first. Then you work your way down to the lowest interest rate. The second strategy is known as the snowball method. Here, you prioritize and pay off debts with the lowest balances first. Then you work your way up to the higher balances as you gain momentum. If neither of these strategies work, you have 2 last resorts that should be approached with caution: debt consolidation and debt counseling. When you consolidate your debt, all of them are combined into one loan, which can be repaid over a longer period, sometimes at a lower interest rate. Just remember that there are always T's and C's attached, so make sure you're going into it carefully. Then the last resort is debt counseling. It's a legal process you sign into that employs a debt counselor to help you manage your debt and prevents you from taking on any new debt. It is quite serious. It's a serious commitment and shouldn't be taken lightly. We'll have a separate lesson on that. If you find yourself in a debt trap, stop digging. The most important thing to do is to stop taking on new debt and tackle your debt one at a time.